Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video we are going to see the packet tracer activity configuring PAP and CHAP authentication. Here we can see our addressing table. Also we will go through the objectives of this packet tracer activity. In part 1, review routing configurations. In part 2, configure PPP as the encapsulation method. And in part 3, configure PPP authentication. Coming to the background, in this activity we will practice configuring PPP encapsulation on serial links. Also we will configure PPP PAP, that is a password authentication protocol, and PPP CHAP, that is a challenge handshake authentication protocol. Now we will come to part 1, review routing configurations. In that step 1, view running configurations on all routers. While reviewing the router configurations, note the use of both static and dynamic routes in the topology. First of all, we will check with the router R1, CLI, show running config, and here we can see the details. Here we can see each interface with its address. Here we can see router EIGRP1 and their networks. Right, coming to R3. Show running config. Here we can see different interfaces with its IP address. Here we can see router EIGRP1. Here they given a redistribute static. Here we can see the networks, and here we can see the default route. Static default route, right. Coming to R2, show running config. Here we can see interfaces and their IP address. Here we can see dynamic routing protocol, router EIGRP1, passive interface and its networks. Coming to step 2, test connectivity between computers and the web server. From PC and laptop, ping the web server at 209.165.200.2. Both ping commands should be successful. Remember to give enough time for STP and EIGRP to converge. Coming to the topology, now we are going to ping from this PC and from this laptop to this web server. Coming to PC, desktop, command prompt, ping to our web server. Here is the address. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will ping from this laptop, ping to our web server. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will come to part 2, configure PPP as the encapsulation method. In that step 1, configure R1 to use a PPP encapsulation with the R3. Enter the following commands on R1. Interface serial 0/0/0, and we are going to give encapsulation as PPP. Coming to the router R1, configure terminal. We have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0, and here we are going to give encapsulation PPP. Coming to step 2, configure R2 to use a PPP encapsulation with the R3. Enter the appropriate commands on R2. Coming to the topology, here we can see the router R2, and here we can see the interface serial 0/0/1. Here we are going to give the encapsulation PPP. Coming to R2, configure terminal. Now we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/1, and here we are going to give encapsulation as PPP. Coming to step 3, configure R3 to use a PPP authentication with R1, R2 and ISP. Enter the appropriate commands on R3. Coming to the topology, here we can see the router R3 with the serial interfaces serial 0/0/0 connecting to R1, serial 0/0/1 connecting to R2, and serial 0/1/0 connecting to the ISP. So here we are going to use a PPP encapsulation for all these interfaces. Coming to the router R3, enable configure terminal. First of all, we will go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and to encapsulation as PPP. Now we will go to the next interface serial 0/0/1, encapsulation PPP, and go to the next interface serial 0/1/0, encapsulation PPP. Now we will come to step 4, configure ISP to use PPP encapsulation with R3. Click the Internet Cloud, then ISP. Enter the following commands. We have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and we have to give PPP encapsulation. Exit the Internet Cloud by clicking back in the upper left corner or by pressing Alt plus left plus arrow. Coming to the topology, here we can see our Internet Cloud, and now we will go to this ISP router CLI, enable configure terminal. We have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0, and here we are going to give an encapsulation PPP. Coming to step 5, test connectivity to the web server. PC and laptop should be able to ping the web server at 209.165.200.2. This may take some time as interfaces start working again and EIGRP reconverges. Coming to the topology, we will come back from this cloud and we will ping to our web server. Coming to PC, command prompt. Here we are going to give the command. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will try from our laptop. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will come to part 3, configure PPP authentication. In that step 1, configure PPP PAP, that is password authentication protocol, between R1 and R3. Note, instead of using the keyword password as shown in the curriculum, you will use the keyword secret to provide a better encryption of the password. Right, enter the following commands into R1, username R3 and secret class. We have to go to interface serial 0/0/0 and we have to give a PPP authentication. We have to use PAP, then PPP PAP send username R1 password Cisco. Also we have to do it into the router R3. First of all, we will do it on R1. Enable configure terminal. Here we will give a username R3 secret class. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and here we are going to use PPP authentication. Here we can see that CHAP and PPP. Here we are going to use the password authentication protocol, that is PAP. Right, now we are going to give a PPP PAP and a send username. Set outbound PAP username as R1, password Cisco. Now we will do it on R3. Enable configure terminal. Here we are going to give a username R1 secret Cisco. Now we will go to the interface, the serial 0/0/0, which is connecting to R1. And here we are going to give a PPP authentication PAP, and we will give PPP PAP sent username R3, password class. Here we can see line protocol and interface changed state to up. Coming to step 2, configure PPP PAP authentication between R2 and R3. Repeat step 1 to configure authentication between R2 and R3, changing the username as needed. Note that each password sent on each serial port matches the password expected by the opposite router. First of all, we will do it on the router R2. Enable configure terminal. Username, it's connecting to the router R3. Secret class. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1, which is connecting to the router R3. PPP authentication as a PAP. Sent username R2, password Cisco. Now we will do it on R3. Username R2, secret Cisco. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1, which is connecting to R2. PPP authentication PAP. PPP sent username R3, password class. Yes, so line protocol on, interface serial 0/0/1, changed state to up. Coming to step 3, configure PPP CHAP, that is challenge handshake authentication protocol between R3 and ISP. Enter the following commands into ISP. The hostname is sent as the username, hostname ISP, username R3, secret Cisco. Then we have to go to that interface serial 0/0/0, PPP authentication CHAP. So enter the following commands into R3. The password must match for CHAP authentication. Username ISP, secret Cisco, interface serial 0/1/0. Here we can see that in the topology. Then PPP authentication CHAP. Coming to the ISP, Internet Cloud, ISP. Enable configure terminal. Here we can see the router name is the default name router, so we will change the router name, host name ISP. Right, now we will set username R3, secret Cisco. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and we will give PPP authentication as a CHAP. Now we will come to R3. Here we will give a username ISP secret Cisco. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/1/0 PPP authentication CHAP. Here we can see line protocol and interface serial 0/1/0 changed state to up. Coming to the last step, test connectivity between computers and the web server. From PC and laptop, ping the web server at 209.165.200.2. Both ping commands should be successful. Remember to give enough time for STP and EIGRP to converge. Right, we will ping from this PC to our web server. Right, yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will come to our laptop, command prompt. Yes, we are getting the replay. Well, that's all in this packet tracer activity configuring PAP and CHAP authentication. Here we can see our completion status 100 out of 100. Friends, if you have any doubt, please comment below. Also, if you like my video, give a thumb and don't forget to subscribe the channel for future videos. Thank you.